What's good, y'all? JD here. Uh, Figured since I watched Black Widow last night, finally went back to the theaters for the first time since before the pandemic. Uh, it's been a while, man. I miss the theater atmosphere. There were so many people that came out to see this film, at least in my area. I live in Massachusetts, so there's a lot of people around. But not many people are definitely going to the theaters, because of the pandemic. And I think because things are starting to have more stability, things are starting to get back to normal, people were feeling it. And Black Widow was a great film for people to come back to the theaters with. Obviously, there were some other ones, but for Marvel, this is the first one that's dropped in a long time. Um, they've dropped, a few series now on Disney Plus, which I binged the hell out of. Started with WandaVision, which was amazing. I think Falcon Winter Soldier. No, that's not even the right title. I keep saying that because there's so many characters out in there. It's like Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then they got the Loki series, which is phenomenal right now, just in terms of like the overall scale of things, like what's going on. Um, it's great. It's great. I love all this content, and there's still so much more coming out later this year. There's still Eternals coming out, Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings, um, and my personal preference to watch is the Spider-Man No Way Home. I cannot wait for that film. I know we haven't gotten much out of it. There's been rumors dropped. Huge Spider-Man fan though, growing up. When it comes to like Marvel characters, and I need to see like what's happening with this. So when you say the Spider-Man's movies coming out, I want to see it. I'm excited for it. But that being said, just reacted to the What If story. The trailer just dropped. I cannot wait for that. That's gonna be an awesome series to dive into. Different storylines, different changes. MCU has gone through so much, so many different changes. Um, but yeah, we're here talking about Black Widow now. Black Widow. I thought this was a great film. I had a lot of fun watching it. I went with my boy Ant. We went back to the whole same we always do when it comes to these Marvel films. Grab some brews, gear up, get down to the theater, get ourselves a nice good seat. And I was, trying to figure out like, I was like expecting anything out of this, like anything too much. You know, we weren't really sure how far back they're going to go with Black Widow. Obviously, it was not going to take place currently, but it puts itself in a nice position between a couple of movies. Um, and story wise, everything from the past is always relevant. So there's a lot of great tie-ins for her character. This movie had amazing action scenes, like amazing action scenes. Um, just some of the stunt work, fights, choreography was just phenomenal. Like bone crunching, some moves that just seem straight up dangerous to be on the other side of, and I'm just like, wow, they really went all out to make sure. The film, it is a Marvel film, but it was grittier. Had a darker atmosphere about it, like a looming darkness kind of feel, and it's very fitting for that reason. But also, it fits the story that they're telling here. There are some character changes and stuff, but um, yeah, seeing like what's officially known as like her family, when you look at the trailer and you see, like the guy's character, Red Guardian, um, he's funny. Like he's funny as hell. Uh, I love this character just because that Russian, I mean, like his attitude towards things, and blatant disregard for things, and I think that was just great. And then the sister was great too. She brought a great emotional weight to it. Um, just the fact that like, yeah, we've had the MCU for so many years and we've never even heard of her. Um, but it makes sense, and then everything kind of just ties in for like, Scarlett Johansson's character, like how she's always been. and what she's learned, what she's gone through. And there's just some darker things about like what's happened with her. And you know, they always brought about like how she's got red in her ledger, um, from just overall like what she's been forced to do. And there's just the film kind of touches up on those things. Definitely, there's a lot of play and happening. Plays happening with you know what started for her and how it ends for her, officially, like going forward. Um, just because like she's changed over the years, so her becoming the Avenger that she is, you can even remember from the first time you've seen her, to like the last few times you've seen her, like as a team member. It's just different, right? Iron Man 2, she didn't even feel like a team player. She felt more like she's just doing it just to kind of get things done. Over time, she developed like relationships, and those relationships definitely changed her. And I feel like you see a mix of all of that in this film. So it's definitely great to watch. If you're a Black Widow fan, this is a great film. Um, I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely want to watch it again. The music was great. The score was just incredible. As always, when it comes to like Marvel films, like they really fit the characters, I guess. This one had a lot of like kind of gravitas to uh, at what she has to go through and what she's gone through, and the side characters and stuff. They all play a great part, into the action and all that. But yeah, and I'm not even talking about Taskmaster. Taskmaster was a problem. Okay, Taskmaster was a problem, and the character was awesome overall. Those stunts and fights, like they brought the A game when it came to Taskmaster, and hopefully we get a lot more of that character. Like I really hope we get a lot more of that character, and you know, I don't want to ruin anything, so I cannot tell you any of the things about that character besides the fact that it's badass, brutal, terrifying. Uh, yeah, the character's a nightmare. I would not want to go against that. Um, but overall, I love this film, and if you are a Marvel fan, I feel like you're definitely gonna enjoy it. If you're a fight fan, if you like to see fights, you're definitely gonna enjoy it. Um, the suits all look great. They definitely paved the way for her to like at least hone like that natural suit that she's always had, but change it up and still look fresh. Um, yeah, I thought it was fun. It was definitely a fun movie to watch. Um, and like I said, I definitely would watch it again. Uh, Many times probably. It's a good Marvel film for sure. They find a way to just kind of keep you interested, and even things that happened in the past, they always find a way to keep it relevant to the future and present. There's a post-credit scene. Definitely stay to the end for that. And yeah, this is basically like a non-spoiler review. So hopefully, when I find time to get like some spoiler talks going, or if you guys need to have spoiler talks, I get enough comments for it. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. But other than that, that's all I'm going to say about the movie. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys got a chance to watch it, try not to spoil it in the comments, please. But let me know what you guys think about the movie. And yeah, I'm glad movies are coming back. People are going back to the theaters. I'm glad for all of that. And I'm happy with Marvel. Like, they're always, have good films and, content for us to watch. And this one was just the first of many, first of a few for this year. And I know they got big plans for the rest of the decade, basically. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.